Welcome in, and thanks for joining us for the new WHHI Daily News as we try to provide you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. We want to give you an opportunity to get updated on the latest Lowcountry news and weather, and the chance to learn what's going on and discuss what's important to you and your neighbors with your neighbors every 2 hours. Plenty to get to in the next 30 minutes, beginning with Hilton Head Town Council's workshop Monday that could get the town and Beaufort County on the same page and move the Highway 278 Gateway Corridor project closer to actually getting started. The county has approved 21 of the 26 changes in the state's plan for the Gateway Corridor that were recommended by the town, but only if the town agrees to the revised plan by the end of April. County councilors are expected to be a part of that workshop. The county is on the hook to get the project finished and paid for by the end of 2028. Now, it might seem odd that Lowcountry Congresswoman Nancy Mace actually voted Friday against a bill that decriminalized marijuana at the federal level, since she also has a bill filed that would do just that. But she says her bill would give the states the power to set marijuana guidelines, and she doesn't want the feds doing it. The bill she voted against passed anyway along party lines, but faces an unlikely future in the Senate. Even her bill has been criticized by conservatives here in the Palmetto State. Her primary challenger, Katie Arrington, even asking in a campaign ad, "Is Nancy Mace high?" Even though a Gallup poll says 2/3 of Americans favor decriminalization of marijuana. The redistricting of the state legislature has forced State Senator Tom Davis to move from Beaufort to Bluffton to hold on to his seat. His District 46 now lies entirely south of the Broad, carving up northern Beaufort County between Chip Campson of Charleston and Margie Bright Matthews of Walterboro. Davis is building a house near Alljoy Road and Crystal Beach Lane so he doesn't have to run against Campson in 2024. Senators are not on this year's ballot. Davis has been in Beaufort for 37 years and represented the District 46 for the last 14 of them. You know how they like to party in Columbia. You think we can still hear the cheering over USC's women's second national basketball title in the last 5 years? One of the hardest things to do in sports is win when you're supposed to. Too many things can go wrong at the wrong time, and the weight of expectations can be enormous. So an extra high five to the Gamecocks, picked number 1 before the season started, for completing the journey and cutting down the nets Sunday night in Minneapolis for their second national title under Dawn Staley, handing UConn its first ever title game loss after 11 previous titles. And a quick update on the Heritage Field. It will not be finalized until Friday afternoon, but over the weekend, defending FedEx Cup champion Patrick Cantlay committed. He has top 10 here in 3 of his 4 previous visits and will likely be the favorite after Masters Week. Match play runner-up Kevin Kisner of Aiken will also come back to the scene of his playoff loss to Jim Furyk back in 2015. Yeah, that long ago. For the latest on these and other Lowcountry stories, check out the sources listed on your screen. Now a check of the spring break weather for many of you from Maria Sowden.
Thanks, Bob. All right, let's take a look at the weather for Tuesday. So it looks like Hilton Head, it's going to be cloudy in the morning with a high chance of rain in the afternoon with a high of 75 and a low of 66. Both Beaufort and Bluffton are going to have a 20% chance of rain with high chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon and going into the evening. Bluffton's going to have a high of 76 and a low of 68, and Beaufort's going to have a high of 75 and a low of 65. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:06 a.m. and the sunset is going to be at 7:45 p.m. The beach tide changes. High tide is going to be at 11:30 a.m. and low tide is going to be at 5:43 p.m. All right, let's take a look at the next couple days. Wednesday, Hilton Head, we're going to have rain in the morning, but it's going to clear up in the afternoon. But then we're going to have thunder showers in the evening with a high of 81 and a low of 67. Both Beaufort and Bluffton, it's going to be raining in the morning and then clears up by the afternoon. Bluffton's going to have a high of 83 and a low of 68. Beaufort's going to have a high of 80 and a low of 67. Thursday, all 3 regions are going to have 50% chance of rain in the morning, and then it's going to clear up by the afternoon. Hilton Head high is going to be 80, low is going to be 56. Bluffton's going to be a high of 81, a low of 55. Beaufort's going to be a high of 78 and a low of 55. Friday, all 3 regions are going to be sunny all day with partly cloudy starting in the late afternoon, and then we're going to have a big temperature drop. Hilton Head's going to be a high of 71, a low of 50. Bluffton's going to be a high of 71, a low of 49. And Beaufort is going to be a high of 68 with a low of 49. That's it for today. Let's hit it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Maria. We're going to get out and go boating and also talk a little high school sports in just a moment. But first, our first guest. We'll talk about a tourist season that really hasn't ended since COVID-19.